Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one, and happy May the 4th and all of that. Yeah, just want to give you a quick video to mark the occasion, the unofficial Star Wars Day, and also give you some news because I didn't do any video yesterday. A little bit underwhelmed with what we got revealed, or what was revealed, and I didn't bother making a video. I had a quick shot, ready to go, so I just thought I'd put that out. And I'll save giving you an update until today, 4th of May. May the 4th be with you, and stay tuned. I'll give you a little look at the... I'm going to do a shelf indulgence focusing on Return of the Jedi soon, but I'm going to give you a little look at the shelf later on, so do stay tuned for that. Love that, the Jabba's Palace shelf. But where should we begin? Yeah, it's May the 4th, isn't it? So, got to do a video. I've just put this here, because it's been hanging around for a while. That's the new AT-ST. And I've put it there where my old Rogue One was. I've actually just moved that over here. I've tried having two on this shelf once before, and as you can see, the Falcon curves up that way, so there's a lot more headroom for... Sorry about Enfys Nest being in the way. A lot more headroom for the for here. So as you know, I had Marquand or whoever it is coming out the top of that one, and obviously Chewie's a lot taller, so there's plenty of space for him just underneath the Falcon. But I can fit that other one there, but it's just a little bit tight. It's touching the Falcon a bit. And anyway, I just wanted to just put that there to show you, since the last time I did a shelf tour, so you get an idea of what it's like having two on there. Maybe you like that look of that, maybe you don't. I previously, I think I had... Oh, God! Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. God, that was annoying. Crash, bang, bloody wallop, everything falling on the floor. Horrible flashbacks, because that Power of the Force 2 one is the same sculpt, mold, whatever you want to call it, as the one from the 80s, I understand, and that just bloody came apart like it used to back in the day. But anyway, he's back on now. I do actually want to talk about these speeder bike guys, so I'm glad maybe he's fallen off to remind me to tell you about some other news I never even reported on a while back, that we had revealed the look of the new Mandalorian Remnant Biker Scout, which is quite nice to know. I think it got pipelined a long time ago and I'd forgotten about it. So when they revealed it, I was like, oh wow. But kind of subconsciously I knew it was coming, probably because it's, it's a dead cert. They'd bring something like that out, given they've got this new speeder bike dude anyway. But yeah, what do you reckon of that one? So I've ordered two of them because I do believe I want the guy loose and I want him carded. Otherwise I would bother, but yeah, the problem is we're going to get two Grogus there now, man, which is a bit of a bummer, but still, it's nice. So that's that. That's one item of news for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing coming out which I never reported on. And the other things last night that were revealed were, the two Ewoks. So have I got any Ewoks on any of these shelves at the minute? Oh yes, I do. I'm going to open some more Ewoks soon as well, as part of maybe the Only One Fans series. Sorry, a few of them are lying backwards, Paplu is. But they're going to bring out these new... just mount the camera, let it land for a minute while we talk about it. These Ewoks are interesting. There's good news and bad news for myself anyway. I can't speak for you watching this at home, but overall, did anyone ask for these? Not really. I'd sooner anything other than them, but I will be buying them because I'll be keeping them carded. I have the droids ones, the Ewoks, kind of a bit more of a sentimental nostalgia with myself, because that is one cartoon I do remember as a kid. I remember watching Ewoks, definitely. I don't remember ever seeing droids. That might be a bit before my time, but I remember watching Ewoks and enjoying that cartoon. And so they're bringing them out. Ironic, isn't it, man, that they're in the vintage collection and not the retro collection, where I think they would do better in the retro. And that's all I can say about them, really. But I do like those modern interpretations of those classics with the coin on. It gets me excited because I'd love them to do Power of the Force. Just like the yak face we got in the barge. I've always wanted that. Going right back to the beginning of my channel, I talked about that. If you want to go and search out that video, go and do it. I definitely have talked about that before. And that's that. The other thing announced was, I did get him out just so I don't forget to talk about him, but the Grand Inquisitor has now been revealed. We knew that he was coming, but they've shown us the figure. You got old Conehead here, but and I've got the retros out there. Just, it's wide open. We need the Ed, whatever he's called. Is it Ed? That droid thing we need next. And also we need the fifth brother, which I also have the fifth brother in this animated style. But I'm so glad we're getting him at least. I've got a very thin Kenobi shelf. I've only really got Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dark Times Vader, and that is it. So it's a bit crap, isn't it, really? So I might resurrect, if you want to know about me. Oh, here you are. Speaking of the fifth brother, he's right there. Forgot I had him on the shelf below. I've got, I had a while ago something called the Wall of Sith, and I had all my dark side users and Sith on the wall, actually. I called it the Wall of Sith, and I loved that. I might do something like that in here somewhere. I'm thinking, see that corner there? I've got those corner shelves. You see that here? There. I'm thinking about putting a few little stacks in there and having individual Sith lined up together, and of which I'd put the fifth, not the fifth brother, I put the Grand Inquisitor in there. And all my other, like, badasses like Revan and Malgus. Speaking of dark side users, what's he called now? Bane. He doesn't have a red lightsaber, he's purple. The figure I've got anyway. And that is that. What else was news? That's it. Just the Ewoks. And, God, I hope I'm not forgetting anything here. Oh, Haslab. Yeah. So Haslab, I'd forgotten all about the fact that the Ghost had been rumoured. So when they were talking about the Haslab, oh yeah, that was the other thing that annoyed me last night. I mean, we did get a good deal, man, at Celebration. We got loads of good things announced, but the 6-inch line, they had loads of pipeline reveals. So the reveals were a bit, and I was kind of hoping for something spectacular for the pipelines, just to kind of tick a box of satisfaction, but they didn't reveal anything. It was rubbish. But I don't know, man. But then they did say about the Haslab, I'd love to know what it is, I thought to myself last night, but then we kind of know what it is. It's been rumoured to be the Ghost, and I like the idea of the Ghost. Lots of my friends don't want the Ghost, they want a sandcrawler. I want a sandcrawler, I'm with you, fellas and females who want a sandcrawler. But the thing about the Ghost, much as I'm not a massive fan of Rebels, I know that that's a Macquarie piece, and I want it. You know what I mean? That is, regardless of anything else, it's a big ship. It'll be awesome. It'll look great. Just see it in here. I know I'm lacking space at the minute, but I can shift things around. I can make it work. But just imagine you've got like the Falcon on one side, the Ghost over there, just like two big circular ships. Oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that, man. I'm into that. But yet to be revealed. I've only just put, there she is, there's Ula there. I've just put her, I love that figure, but I've never been happy about how I've got her on the display. I've had her standing, and I know she dances, and I sort of had her in a kind of a pose where she looked like she was dancing and grooving, but I've just literally just sat her on the edge there. She looked better before, but she fell off, so I've put her back on again. So she probably doesn't look as elegant as she could do, but I love that figure. And that Jabba guy, I think it was someone following my channel now, Palpatine 1975, who's been watching a lot of my videos. Hello, man. I can see your comments. And he was watching the video I did on this Shadows of the Dark Side line, Jabba the Hutt. That's amazing, that figure. And I really, you know what, man? I bought that a couple of years ago to review it. Took one for the team, cost me a lot of money, and I did it because I wanted people to see it and I wanted to own it. But I totally thought that for the 40th anniversary, we would be getting it or something similar. No. I'm afraid that cherry boat has gone to the 6-inch line and they're getting a Jabba, but we're not. But it was such a tease at Celebration. They did have a Jabba on display, but it was the one from the barge. I think Emily from Hasbro had brought all her gear. So that, yeah, but things like that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Sorry about the Luke's, that's Luke's episode 4 lightsaber there. But yeah, there you are, ladies and gentlemen, the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi for this year. And it is this year's Star Wars Day, 4th of May. And I believe that the Return of the Jedi came out something like, was it the 20th of May, 1983? It was something in June, I think it was in June in the UK, a bit later. If anyone knows that exact fact, let me know. I looked it up the other week, but can't remember what I saw now. But it was good seeing that. I saw that with my mate on Monday. And well, it was good but bad because I would have preferred to watch the original. But I tell you what I might do later on, if I get a chance, I might watch Harmy's Despecialized, because I'm in the mood, man. You know when you watch a film and bang, you want to watch it again, kind of thing. Hit the repeat button before you get exhausted of it. Well, I'm up for it now. I want to watch it, but I might put on Harmies and listen to some. That's the best version, isn't it? Not. The way she goes up to the camera, it's so cheesy. Like, I love that figure. That's very much a special edition looking Snootles, whatever she's called. Anyway, I think I'm going to shut up there. I will do another better tour of these shelves. We'll do a Return of the Jedi shelf indulgence since that series is back. But I wish you all a happy Star Wars Day. I hope you haven't minded my waffle. And I hope I've covered all the news that's come up recently. And we shall leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one.